The man had just opened the front door when suddenly two armed robbers pointed their guns at him. His pregnant wife, unaware of what was happening, was then dragged inside by the intruders. To intimidate the couple, one robber fired a shot, shattering the television, then demanded they hand over their money. Leo hurriedly mentioned he had a safe. After opening it, the robbers discovered a substantial bank statement inside. However, since it was Friday and the bank had already closed, they would have to wait until Monday when it reopened to withdraw the money. The robbers decided to stay until then. The female robber proceeded to cut off the house's wireless internet, while the male robber questioned the couple about whether anyone would be visiting over the weekend. Just as Leo swore no one would come, the doorbell rang.
En la pizza, te lo juro.
¿Quieres joder? Callados.
The robbers were skeptical. They made Leo put on a hat and answer the door. The visitor turned out to be just a pizza delivery person, which relieved the robbers. While no one was watching, the wife secretly slipped a baby monitor into her pocket. The couple was then locked in the basement. The robbers promised they would leave completely on Monday before departing the basement themselves. Once they had calmed down, the wife remembered the baby monitor she had hidden. The screen showed the nursery, where neither robber was currently present. Soon, the next day arrived, and voices came through the monitor. From the robbers' conversation, they learned that both criminals had recently been released from prison and would likely kill them to eliminate witnesses. Realizing they couldn't just sit and wait for their fate, they had to find a way to escape. Leo suddenly remembered that the spare key to the basement door was kept in a kitchen cabinet upstairs. However, given their current situation, neither could get out to retrieve it. When they heard movement at the door, the wife quickly hid the monitor in the washing machine. The female robber entered carrying drinks and pizza. Leo approached her to negotiate, mentioning he had a plan that could generate continuous income. The robber showed no interest and left immediately. Suddenly, the wife remembered something and began frantically pounding on the basement door. She had made plans with a friend to visit at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. If her friend showed up, it would be extremely dangerous. Upon hearing the wife's explanation, the robbers immediately demanded she call her friend. However, there was no cell signal in the basement, so they reluctantly brought the wife upstairs. But just as she finished dialing, the robber noticed that her friend had already arrived at the front door